So this Friday night on Smackdown, Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles will compete at New Year's Revolution. Now you guys might be excited. I know this match sounds like a legit banger, but it got me curious. And also the Peacock page always recommends today's topic. So what is the topic? Legacy pay-per-views, baby. AJ Styles competed at Backlash, and Randy even got this top tier cover. New Year's Revolution is a legacy pay-per-view, and we are fresh out of the Smackdown 2024 version. Low key, all 2010s, 2007, and 2006, all the pay-per-views from those years that happened a handful of times. So how do the older legacy shows hold up? Now, let's take a look at some of the pay-per-views. Let's start with the hot take, Fatal 4-Way. Did this seem like a bland pay-per-view to some? To a lot, actually. But I watched it a couple of weeks ago, and I support it. If NXT wants to make it a pay-per-view, I'm all for it. Are you guys telling me 4 colorful and top guys doesn't make you want to watch? Like, if you can take your own must-see 4 guys and watch the beautiful chaos it makes for an all-star main event, the pay-per-view that we are going to talk about, Battleground. Now, Battleground is actually one of the longer pay-per-views here. It lasted from 2013 to 2017. And guys, this pay-per-view had like all types of moments, to be honest. The most infamous, you guys probably guess it, is the Punjabi prison match between Randy Orton and the recently returned Jinder Mahal. By the way, The Rock is back. Battleground though, it saw them put over the Punjabi prison. Whether you love him or you dislike him, Jinder Mahal looked the part. He definitely looked viable as champion aesthetically. The match was honestly nothing too groundbreaking, but it was better than fans tend to give it credit for. The match did its job, and freaking the Great Khali came back. Another moment which I love is one from my childhood. Seth freaking Rollins, before the freaking. My man was running up ticket sales and being his rawest heel version of himself in 2015. The fans on a freaking basis tend to say that this is his best overall run. The way the character was just so slimy and young. My boy Seth looks so young. That CrossFit has made him swole over the years. During this time, he was in a feud with Brock Lesnar, and Lesnar always wanted to catch Seth and send him to Suplex City. He was gonna get his chance at Battleground 2015. How was Seth gonna survive? Was the question. Seth had been escaping Raw and any other show, but Brock was on fire. He even destroyed a Cadillac. Seth was out here using his quickness to survive, and out of nowhere, the lights go out and the Undertaker shows up. Bro, you guys know one that I believe is probably the most underrated, the Great American Bash. As a kid, mostly everyone loved fireworks. I know I definitely did. Fireworks are still amazing. Like 4th of July is definitely a top tier holiday, and I enjoy eating burgers and honestly everything that comes with the holiday. But what about a pay-per-view? Bobby Lashley versus John Cena, fire. If someone said put America in a match, that's it. Bobby Lashley was a rising star that was starting to achieve his potential. Last but not least, the cover was appropriate. This show was a John Cena show. In 2004, he was a US champion and defended that against multiple people, and he retained. The one that kicked off this video, New Year's Revolution, was cool. John Cena in that epic elimination chamber. This is when John was running things. On top of this though, the pay-per-view was a way for WWE to ring in the new year. Speaking of ringing in that new time right now, did you guys know that John Cena wants to bring WrestleMania to Britain? Well, in the 90s, there was a legacy pay-per-view in that same place. One night only. This pay-per-view was based off of Shawn Michaels and British Bulldog. There were some fire matchups in here overall though. When Shawn Michaels won the match, it was a surprise. The British Bulldog was in his hometown, and they loved that man. They also didn't dislike Shawn Michaels. They were loving him too. The British Bulldog was favored to win and was getting his moves in on Michaels. Shawn though was the one making history here, the first Grand Slam champion. Bret Hart also faced off against Undertaker in a match. It ended disqualification though, and Bret retained. The UK crowd was low-key hot though. That was underrated legacy pay-per-view. These were amazing. Like, subscribe, and comment. Do anything on my channel popping. Peace out.